Hey everyone. So today you've got me laying on my side because I have a very sore back. But so today we are 25 weeks. So we are on the countdown now. We've got 15 weeks until due date. So yeah, I definitely haven't got my heart set on the fact that it's going to be the 11th of May. We'll see how that pans out. But smart, I think, is to be ready for that 37 to 42 week mark. So yeah, so everything's been going really well. As I just said, I'm laying on my side. It's been a really good day today, but been super busy. Have only sat down to eat breakfast and lunch, and apart from that, this is the first time I've lain down, and it's now like nearly 7 o'clock. But yeah, so everything's been really good. Over the weekend was really nice. Brendan and I both prioritised, like going for a walk down the foreshore together and doing that sort of stuff, which is a really good way to get steps up and keep us both active, as we were both a little bit too sore to train. But I really enjoy it because it's time that you get to spend together and just relax, I suppose, and talk. And there's no phones on the walks. It's really nice. But yeah, so the weekend was really good. Then waking up this morning, I was reading the book that I am reading at the moment, which is about hypnobirthing. I think, and I was saying this to Brendan this morning, because when I talked to him about the whole hypnobirthing idea, he was like, oh, it doesn't even sound like it's real. But I think the biggest thing that the thing that they have made an error with slightly is the fact they've called it hypnobirthing, because it automatically shuts out a whole heap of people because they may not believe in being hypnotized or that sort of interaction. But the basic premise of the whole thing is basically trying to eliminate the fear that's associated with giving birth, and how we've been conditioned as women to believe birth should be, that it's painful and horrible and that we need epidurals and to be in a certain situation to be able to have them properly, like babies properly, sorry. But yeah, so it's been really interesting for me. Reading some stuff from that today actually left me with a feeling of like things haven't been bad in terms of how I've been eating and exercising, that sort of stuff, but I feel like there's part of me that can be doing better. It left me with the motivation after reading that to do better. But yeah, so today's been a really productive day. I have had a whole day of clients and all that sort of stuff, but also just doing like mum stuff, I guess, house stuff, which I actually really enjoy. So going around and cleaning baby's room again and making sure there's no dust or anything in our room and just tidying everything up. And yeah, it's nice because it gives me a sense of being able to look after like our little family unit, which sounds stupid, but that's how I feel. But yeah, so it's been really good. I am trying to manage the sleep at the moment. It's definitely the biggest thing out of all the symptoms that you could possibly get. With being pregnant, sleep has been the one thing that's affected me because of having a bit of back pain and hip pain as well. So I think I had said last time in the video that I was going to talk to you guys about how the pelvic workshop went that I did, the prehab, and also about the massage. So prehab was really good. So that was based over two sessions, and it was through Emma at Full Circle. There was a class of about 9 of us, which is generally it's quite big. Emma said she normally keeps it below 8, but that was really cool. So just meeting different women, I suppose. Also women that are obviously conscious that being pregnant doesn't just have to be about being pregnant and giving birth to a baby and not knowing what's going on. Like it's about it can be about educating yourself and all that sort of stuff. So they were like-minded, which I really liked. I was the only one that's planning on having a home birth, but apart from that, everyone else was hoping for natural births, and they're all first-time mums too, which was cool. But yeah, so a lot of the stuff I had already learned through doing courses, business related stuff with Emma, and then obviously doing the individualized sessions with her as well. But it was still good for me to go to the classes and be in that environment, and take away the parts that I needed to, like knowing my specific situation. I kind of knew what I needed to take away from it, which was really helpful. And the pregnancy massage was interesting. I have the mindset with massage that when you go to get it done, it's not sexual. It's not to be rubbed down. If I need that, I'll ask Brendan to do it. And a lot of the time when I need a hard massage, I'll ask him too. But when we're in Thailand, we'll get massages there by like the proper, like old big, strong Thai ladies, I suppose. And they're really hard massages, and I enjoy it. Like, we'll do them every second day when we're there to help try and de-stress and also help the body to loosen up, because they're like $12.50 per hour, so it's ridiculously cheap. But so going into this massage, I was trying to remind myself that there may be some things that she's not able to do because I'm pregnant, and that the idea isn't to smash my body, it's to help, obviously the idea of the reason I like the hard massage normally is because I am wanting them to loosen me up. So it's definitely not about it being painful, but even though it is. But this was more so I was trying to go into it that it might be a little bit calmer massage, that I just was to go with it and enjoy the time, and also the time that baby and I got to spend together, because there was no interruptions for that whole hour. It was just me and her and the massage lady, so that was really nice. But yeah, the next day I woke up and I was very sore. I was surprised. I'm just going to sit myself up. Yeah, I was extremely surprised actually, because it's not that the massage wasn't hard, but it just, the areas that she got in my hips kind of brought pain out in my hips that I hadn't even realised I had at that point. But yeah, also it's been followed by lots of active days, so it's kind of been hard to judge, but definitely the pain that I felt the day after has gone, and I feel like my body's kind of gotten a little bit more used to it, but I almost feel like in order for me to manage the pain, that is affecting my sleep as well, because it's waking me up, my hips being sore, that you'd almost need to get something like that done daily, like with my lifestyle, how active I am, exercising, still, and just being on my feet all day. There's not many hours in a day when I'm actually sitting on my bottom, unless I'm like doing nutrition consults, which is a mixture between that and training people. So I think I was just talking to a client about it before when I was training her. I think that I am finding it harder because of maintaining my lifestyle. But yeah, so for some women, they might start to get back pain and they just sit down and they'll rest, or they'll, whatever. But literally from waking up in the morning until we go to bed at night time, which are long days anyway, there's not a lot of sitting. But yeah, so a lot of pressure on my back. But yeah, other than that, everything's been good. Yeah. Over the next couple of weeks, we haven't really got much on, which is nice. The next 2 weeks will be a bit quieter, and then we will be starting our antenatal classes, so that'll be fun. So me and Brendan will both be going to those. We get 2 weeks of the antenatal classes, and then we're actually missing the last 2 weeks because we're going to be in Thailand, but we've organised for her to send us all the material instead, which will be great. But yeah, so counting down till our trip to Thailand, and then getting back and hibernating. But yeah, so I'll leave it there for today, and we'll catch up next week at 26 weeks. Yeah, cool. Have a good night.